Our address is 34458 East Bay Drive in Largo, and our phone number is 727-536-2743. Whether you are a new client or an old client, we are excited that you've stopped by, and we welcome you in to take our video tour. Once inside, we welcome you to our lobby. Our receptionist will greet you and get you all checked in. And then we invite and relax in the chairs in the lobby. We have 3 exam rooms. This is the largest of the 3. This is what we call our large dog exam room. It has a hydraulic lift table so that we can put our patients up there and elevate them so that the doctor can look at them, and the patients won't be afraid, and that slip mat helps them from skidding and being unsure of themselves. Right next door, we have our kitty cat exam room. We try to reserve this for our feline patients. It cuts down on the odors, and it's in the quieter area of our exam rooms, so it's not so scary for them. We try to make it kitty cat friendly. Our third room is what we call our small dog exam room, but we can't accommodate larger patients. By pushing that table back, we can clear the floor area and make room for big puppy dogs. And occasionally we will see feline patients in this room as well. In the hallway between all of the exam rooms is the nurses and technician station. They can weigh our puppy and kitty cats there. They do data entry on the laptops, and we'll get ready for our doctor to come in and take a look at your friend. We have an in-house lab where we do almost all of our own microscope work. It's our centrifuges to spin down our blood samples and prepare them for analysis. Towards the back of the hospital is the hub of our facility. This is what we call treatment room. It is where, if your pet is here for any sort of medical procedure or hospitalization, this is where they will stay, in those little cage banks. We are set up and ready for our dental cleanings tomorrow. This is an IV pump. This is the table they will use with their dental instruments. Anesthesia machine. Dental machine. We also have a fully equipped surgical suite. We are set up for a very large procedure that we have planned tomorrow. All of my supplies are laid out on the counter, ready to go. Again, we have an anesthesia machine, an IV pump, a surgical table with a circulating water heating pad to keep our patient nice and warm, some overhead surgical lights, and then some other materials that I will need for that procedure. Here we have radiology. This is our table and tube, and then the box right there. And we upgraded to a digital platform several years ago. So we get very beautiful films, very great quality films, and can do most anything from the standpoint of radiology in-house. We also have a very nice boarding facility. Got a couple of little guys here today saying hello. For our big puppies, we keep them in these larger enclosures, about 4 by 6 feet, where they get plenty of bedding, food, and water, so they don't have to lay on the concrete. They're all up front visiting me right now, but most of the time they spend the time on their beds. For the smaller pups, we use these playpen style enclosures. They get their own little food, water bowls, beds. We take our critters outside 3 times a day, and food and water as appropriate, medications as appropriate. Off the back of the boarding area is the laundry and food prep area. When your pet comes in, their belongings will be neatly organized and stored in these bins: leashes, collars, foods, medications, so that nothing gets mixed up. Everything is in a very orderly fashion. Our pupper dogs, our guests, get outside 3 times a day to go potty in our walk yards with a supervised time, 10 to 15 minutes. If your pet needs to be walked on a leash, we can certainly accommodate that. But we like them to be able to get out here and run around and stretch their legs a little bit. 3 times a day, more frequently if needed. To the left side of our lobby, we have some additional seating for our shyer patients, or if you're just waiting to be checked out, that's a good place to sit. A couple more mascots. We've got Ethel and Fred. They are Madagascar day geckos. They laid a couple of eggs. We're hoping that those will hatch out, hiding in that little cup there, so that makes a nice little incubator for them. So we're excited to see if we get some baby geckos. And then around the corner we have our food displays. We carry Science Diet primarily and Royal Canin. We can order any specialty diet that you need. Those are just the ones that we keep in stock regularly. And then if you come for our grooming services, you will meet Sophia. She is fabulous. She can do toenail polish if you would like, and she will do a wonderful job fluffing up your critters and getting them all spiffy. This is where she does her bathing and her grooming and her clippings. These are all her fancy tools that she uses. Around the corner from the groom room, we have our kitty cat boarding. We don't have any guests here today. When they are here, they get their own food, water, litter boxes. We can certainly accommodate special needs, specifically diabetic cats. We get a lot of them because it's hard to find people who can watch them for you while you're away. And then we have a large, big room that we can convert. If we've got multiple kitties in the same household, we move all of this out of here, put several boxes, litter boxes, beds, and some climbing trees. We keep extra climbing trees up there. And then we can also board ferrets and or any other exotic patients that you'd like us to take care of while you're out of town. Several of these big cages we can put them in, but we do prefer you to bring your own enclosures if possible. Last up on our tour is our what we call comfort room. I also use it for consultations, overflow exams, but we primarily use this room for euthanasia. We wanted to have a space that was more comfortable, more of a home-like feel, so that it's not such a scary time for our patients, and it's not a cold exam room that our clients last remember spending their last moments with their beloved family member. So this is our comfort room. So thanks again for watching our video tour. This is Dr. Robin Moore, East Bay Animal Hospital, 1996 graduate of Louisiana State University, inviting you to come meet me. There I am as a young 25-year-old, but I've been doing veterinary medicine for nearly 25, almost 26 years, and I invite you to come in and say hello to us and meet our lovely staff. See you soon.